Adegbola, a Nigerian man, 40-year-old, unalive, his ex-girlfriend, Stephanie Irons, in the UK on the 25th of October 2025. 4 days ago, he confesses to what he did, and he will be getting his sentences um, on the 5th of February 2026. Now, there is a lot of questions to be asked here. Why was a 23-year-old Caucasian young woman whose brain is not fully developed, she's 2 years under where it should be doing with a 40-year-old man? It doesn't matter if he's from Nigeria or anywhere else. What was she doing? Was she afraid of him? Did he force her into a relationship? Did she enter into fear because they were working at the same place? I did my research. And what I found was video of them enjoying themselves. So it didn't look as if she was forced into it. But the questions still remain. An only child who seems to be from a loving, caring, understanding environment at the age of 23, picking up a man that is so vastly older than her. You know, the music that they should be listening to is not the same thing. The knowledge they should have on world affair is not the same thing. The conversation don't make sense when you have more than a 10-year age gap. It seems as if it is someone from the work that called the police. So why didn't she notify her parents that she was having problem in this relationship before it ended and after it ended? There seems to be more question to it than answers. But what's going on the internet? The Nigerians are saying that he's not a part of them and they don't want, that's the ones that I've seen so far on YouTube and other platforms. They don't want to be associated with his level of craziness. They are saying that he's a Biafra and they don't consider him to be a Nigerian. So I did my own research because I've had my own flag game war on TikTok with the Biafras. To be very honest, they have always been respectful and gracious towards me. I've never had a problem with any of them. But what I understand so far is that the Biafras are a group of people who wanted to be independent, want to be split away from Nigeria, and that created a whole civil war that lasted for a short period, and over 1 million people died. Which is also the reason why Godfrey, the stand-up comedian in the United States of America, why his parents changed their last name and flee Nigeria when they flee many years ago. So that was between 1967 and 1970. But they have their own flag because I have had flag game with them. And they have their own anthem. But they're not seen as an independent country and they're not recognized as an independent country. So why they have their own flag and their own national anthem, I really do not know. One thing I can tell you, one thing for certain and two things for sure. If you go into a flag match with the Biafrans and you are and other Nigerian there in the match, they are very mad. They will say rude stuff in the comments. They don't play. They would say they want all the Nigerians to be wiped off the earth, and they will say a lot of negative stuff. That's the ones that I've come across. I'm not saying all Biafrans I'm doing this. I'm saying the ones that I've come across. They don't attack the Caribbean people. I've been in matches with them for 2 whole weeks. They never did that. Their anger seems to be towards the Nigerians, and the Nigerians' anger seem that the ones that are angry, only those groups, the ones that are angry, I'm not talking about people who are not a part of the foolishness. They are very upset at them. But in regards to matches with them, they would toss lions to make you lose. They're not playing. It took me 2 weeks to take one of them down. 2 whole weeks. So, and I had to send for reinforcement. I literally had to go in my WhatsApp and get reinforcement to come and dust them out on TikTok in a flag match. The story is sad and it's disappointing. There are a lot of Nigerian women saying, okay, this is what is going to help ruin our opportunity to travel to England because of this type of thing. You can't use one man bad behavior and brush everyone. But the fact is, you know, Nigeria is in the news every week. Every week Nigeria is in the news, and unless something change, it's gonna continue like this. On the other hand, there is a Ghanaian man that's on the internet crying because he's in Germany living on the street, crying that he misses his mother. People, if you leave your country to go to a country, I've been saying this for a couple days now, your aim is to thrive. And if you're there and thriving, it's not working 10, 15, 20 years, you need to go back to your embassy and go home. Some people are saying, well, there are people who got their breakthrough 10, 20 years. The Bible said you have 70 to live. 1 score is 22, is 40, 3 is 60, and 10 is 70. How long are you going to be fighting to get to the part of thriving? It doesn't make sense to start to thrive today and die tomorrow. Go home. Go home. And if where you're going to go back to, you're going back to a village or an area where they are going to attack you, saying you went away and waste time for 10, 15, 20 years, go to another part. Go to another part of your country. It doesn't make sense to be acting as if life is rosy where you are when it's not. It's not. Go home. And it is time for people to start understand this across the continent and across the Caribbean, because these are the people I've been seeing. That life is not a bed of roses for every single person that leave to go overseas, especially when they're going there through a route of not being legal. They're not getting married. They're not going to study. They're going on boats trying to get there. It takes years for them to get their foot in the ground. And when you come into Europe, how many countries in Europe speaks English? A lot of these people are coming into a country where they have to start all over. You have to learn a new language. You are functioning from a place of zero. A place of zero. And I'm telling these people, some of you are making your life bad, because once you come, some of the men, they start getting into illegal activities and sending no money. They're giving their family and friends the wrong impression from the beginning. You have to be honest. This is it. If the village people come together and put $1 billion to get you to come, when you come, you need to tell them the truth. So if they're going to lula-loo you, let them lula-loo you. But if you start out by lying, you have to maintain the lie. And how long can you maintain a lie? How long can you maintain a lie? Stop it. Stop it. And if you can't take it where you are, man, pack your stuff and go, because a lot of people go back home and having a better life home than what they're having overseas. If you can figure out your way, stay. But if not, you don't need to be a grown man crying in front of everyone you miss your mother. Go to the embassy and get yourself sent home. Home. There is no place like home at the end of the day. Choose thriving over surviving. Choose thriving.